What's going on, everybody? So today I'm at Lowe's to check out their Christmas inflatable display. This particular Lowe's put out their Christmas inflatables on display, as you can see. Yeah, let's take a look. There are some that are deflated, but the majority are out on display. Now, per usual, Lowe's has a lot of cheap fan inflatables, as you can see here. We have a cheap fan penguin, a tree, gingerbread man, and obviously the licensed inflatables, Minion, Yoda, Olaf, and Stitch. Stitch is new this year. Lowe's carried a Halloween Stitch that sold out pretty quickly, so if you want that, I would pick it up when you see it. And obviously they have some Santa, Snowman, and dogs as usual. Usually have a few dog inflatables. This year Lowe's will have several Grinch inflatables. I'll show you every Grinch design a little bit later in the video, but yeah, you can see here a number of Grinch inflatables I've shown you already. A lot of base fan Grinches at Lowe's this year, in addition to some cheap fan Grinches. Biggest disappointment has to be that the Saxophone Snowman does not have a sound box. I just don't understand if they made it animated, why it doesn't have a sound box. If you're not going to add a sound box, don't make it animated. I just think it looks pretty bad. Since it doesn't have a sound box. And they also have a micro LED sleigh, which does look pretty cool in person. So yeah, there are several animated inflatables from Lowe's. I would have liked to seen more inflatables that were animated from Lowe's, but unfortunately that is not the case. They do obviously have a helicopter, which is obviously animated. As you can see here, they have Santa and a reindeer on a motorcycle, and that does look pretty cool and usual. They have a lot of Mickey and Minnie inflatables, Disney in general. Yeah, a good selection in general in terms of base fans. I do like this one more than last year in terms of the selection of base fan inflatables. I would have liked to seen more licensed base fan inflatables, though. I remember Lowe's carried the licensed Rudolph sleigh several years ago now. I really thought they were going to get the Mickey and Minnie sleigh. That's new for this year. But that was not the case, actually. I think the best inflatables by far are the Grinch inflatables at Lowe's this year. There's nothing else that I believe is really exciting. I really like that Saxophone Snowman from last year. That was animated and had a sound box. I think that was a great design from Jemmy. It's just really disappointing that the new Saxophone Snowman does not have a sound box. If it did, I think that would have been one of the better designs this year from Lowe's. I do like that they came out with a Stitch inflatable for Christmas, just like Walmart. Walmart, again, just like the Halloween Stitch, will also have that Stitch for Christmas, a different version. Now, this particular inflatable, in my view, has to be the best inflatable at Lowe's this year. Obviously, this is the Grinch and Max animated Christmas inflatable with Grinch and Max pulling a tree out of the chimney. Obviously, this is very similar to a previous Jemmy inflatable from a very long time ago. Yeah, here's some pictures of the inflatables and better close-up of the inflatables in general, if you wanted to just see a particular one. I do like the Minion Inflatable this year, Otto. I like that he's different than last year's Otto. He's obviously wearing a different outfit. I think it's better than last year's Otto. And they did bring back a few inflatables from last year. I believe the tree is the same from last year. And the Snoopy and the Plane is the same from last year. There might be a few others, generic ones in general. One thing I would say is the prices. The prices of these Christmas inflatables, I honestly thought they would be more than what they are, especially considering the increases on the Halloween inflatables at Lowe's. I really thought the Grinch inflatables would at least be $300, the ones that are $200, especially the Whoville Archway and the animated Grinch inflatable. So it's definitely nice to see that they kept it at $200, which was the price last year for the animated Grinch chimney. Alright, so finally here are the boxes of the inflatables and all the prices on the boxes. As you can see here, there's a lot of inflatables, and here's the Grinch inflatables, the 9-foot tall Grinch, and you have the Whoville Grinch, and the animated Grinch inflatable there. As you can see here, you can pause if you want to see a particular inflatable that you're interested in. I do like that frog. It is a new design this year. See here the Holy Family Santa head. It's different than last year's Santa head. Micro LED sleigh is a good deal in my opinion. 119 for micro LEDs, and a base fan I think is a good price. See here the Grinch Inflatables again. Yeah, a lot of cheap fan inflatables here. Obviously you have a few cheap fan animated inflatables, and then just generic inflatables there for about $44. That does seem pretty steep price to pay for generic inflatable though. The boxes are different this year. They're different size for some of the inflatables. For some of them, they are not. Like Stitch and the Minion, they're the same size as last year and every other year in recent memory. But yeah, they are, for some reason, making the boxes a little bit different sizes. And Yeti is definitely a cool inflatable. Then you have the mug with the snowman. Here's a better look at the penguin and igloo. It's a good price, I think, for an animated inflatable, even though it is a cheap fan. And as you can see here, Lowe's will carry the Air Adorable inflatables once again. Now, some Lowe's will receive more Air Adorables than others. They will receive Grinch Air Adorables, for example, at select Lowe's locations. And it's a shame that some Lowe's locations will receive more than the other Lowe's locations, considering, obviously, how big each and every Lowe's store actually is. And here's a good look at the Stitch. The Snoopy Plane is the same one from last year. They have Olaf, Minnie, Mickey, Baby Yoda, and some generic inflatables. I was surprised to see this Whoville archway. I did not anticipate Lowe's carrying that. That is definitely a cool design. See here the Saxophone Snowman, which is a huge disappointment. I really hate that it doesn't have a sound box. That is very unfortunate. See here the Dapper Snowman. And once again the Yeti. I actually went back to my local Lowe's store and they actually sold out of every Stitch they had. It only took them about 3 or 4 days to actually sell out. And the other Lowe's location I went to did not have it either. So if you want that, I would get it. Same thing with the Grinch Inflatables. If you want those, I would get it as quickly as possible. Now, every year in recent memory, Lowe's has had Black Friday inflatables. I do not know what those are going to be. I anticipate them being similar to last year with Rudolph, Grinch, maybe a Minion. A Minion wasn't carried last year, but it might be this year. I hope it is. I can't wait to see those. I do think Lowe's is better than Home Depot for in-store inflatables this year. I honestly thought Home Depot had pretty good selection last year. I think Home Depot's selection of in-store inflatables is really bad this year. For some reason, I think the only good inflatable at Home Depot is the Grinch with holding the Dr. Seuss book. I do think Walmart is better than Lowe's or Home Depot this year. I think Walmart just has a lot better selection of just various inflatables, whether it be Star Wars inflatables or Grinch inflatables. Now, regarding prices, the cheap fan inflatables, for some of them, they have increased. Really, actually, for all of them. I think the Air Adorables, though, last year were $12.98. But definitely for the small cheap fan inflatables from previous years, not even counting last year, they definitely increased. That is disappointing. I hope that comes down. Walmart still offers $28.88 inflatables. I would like to see Lowe's still carry their cheap fan inflatables for $30 like they used to be. But yeah, I think that about does it for today's video. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos, and I hope to see you next time.